There's a moment that almost everyone has experienced, but few people talk about. Someone is getting close to you, not casually close, emotionally close. They text you good morning, they want to know how your day was, they start seeing the version of you that isn't polished or performative, and suddenly, something inside you shifts. You feel irritated for no clear reason. You want space. You reply slower. You pull back. And later, when the connection fades, you tell yourself it just wasn't right. But what if the truth is more uncomfortable? What if you didn't lose them? You pushed them away. And here's the part no one wants to admit. The people who crave connection the most are often the ones unconsciously destroying it. If that stung a little, stay with me. Because in the next few minutes, you're going to recognize patterns in yourself that you've probably never put into words. And once you see them, you won't be able to unsee them. You don't wake up one day and decide to sabotage closeness. It happens quietly. Psychologists call this unconscious self-protection, a survival strategy disguised as personality. You say you value independence. You say you're just cautious. But beneath those explanations is a nervous system that learned a long time ago that closeness can hurt. So it built a rule. Distance equals safety. Think about the last time someone genuinely tried to understand you. Did you open up? Or did you change the subject? Did you lean in? Or did you joke your way out of vulnerability? That tiny instinct to deflect isn't random. It's memory. Emotional memory stored in the body. And here's the paradox. The same mind that wants intimacy is the mind trying to prevent it. We'll explore where that conflict comes from in a moment. But first, you need to see how deeply it's wired into behavior. Your brain is not designed to make you happy. It's designed to keep you alive. And emotional pain registers in the brain almost like physical injury. So when past relationships created hurt, rejection, abandonment, betrayal, your brain updated its survival map. This is where attachment programming begins. Early experiences teach your nervous system whether people are safe or dangerous. If closeness once meant unpredictability, your adult brain doesn't forget that. It anticipates the pain before it happens. That's why some people feel suffocated by affection, why compliments feel suspicious, why stability feels boring. Your system isn't broken. It's protecting a younger version of you. Here's a pattern you might recognize. Someone texts you something kind, and instead of warmth, you feel pressure. Or someone says they care about you, and your first thought is, what do they want from me? That reaction is not coldness. It's defensive anticipation. The expectation that love comes with a cost. And what's shocking is how this defense disguises itself as logic. You'll see that clearly in the next section. Pushing people away rarely looks dramatic. It looks reasonable. That's why it's so hard to catch. Sometimes it's perfectionism, expecting others to meet impossible standards so no one ever qualifies to stay. Sometimes it's emotional minimalism, giving just enough to keep someone interested, but never enough to be seen. Sometimes it's overanalyzing every message until affection feels suspicious. Imagine this. Someone is excited to see you, and instead of enjoying it, you feel trapped. You start noticing their flaws, the way they talk, the way they text. Tiny irritations inflate into evidence that the relationship is wrong. But the flaw isn't them, it's proximity. They're getting too close to the part of you that fears being known. Another pattern, disappearing emotionally when things become serious. Conversations get deeper, and you suddenly become busy. Work expands. Distractions multiply. Distance appears without announcement. From the outside, it looks like independence. From the inside, it's escape. And here's the uncomfortable insight. These behaviors aren't about other people. They're about protecting a belief you carry about yourself. And that belief lives deeper than behavior. At the core of pushing people away is rarely hatred of closeness. It's fear of exposure. Many people carry an unspoken belief. If someone truly knows me, they'll leave. That belief doesn't come from nowhere. It grows from moments where vulnerability was punished, ignored, or misunderstood. Childhood teaches us emotional physics. If expressing needs led to rejection, your adult mind learns invisibility equals safety. If love felt conditional, your nervous system expects abandonment as a rule, not an exception. So you sabotage before you can be left. Control replaces trust, but awareness alone doesn't dissolve this pattern. Knowing why you do something doesn't automatically stop the reflex, because the reflex lives in the body, not just the mind. It's like learning you're afraid of heights. Understanding the fear doesn't remove the drop. The real shift happens when awareness meets compassion, not judgment, not force. Compassion tells your nervous system, we're safe enough to stay. So here's a question only you can answer. When closeness appears in your life, do you move toward it or manage it? Do you feel warmth or alertness? And if distance feels safer than intimacy, what part of you is still trying to survive? This isn't about blaming your past. It's about recognizing your intelligence. Your mind built defenses because they worked. They kept you functioning. But protection becomes a prison when the threat is gone and the walls remain. Change doesn't start with forcing vulnerability. It starts with noticing the moment you want to withdraw and choosing curiosity instead of escape. Each time you stay present during discomfort, you teach your system a new rule. Connection is survivable. And here's the most important truth in this entire video. The opposite of pushing people away is not dependence. It's secure closeness, the ability to stay connected without losing yourself. That skill is learned, not inherited. The people who love deeply are not fearless. They're practiced. They've felt the urge to run and stayed anyway. And every time they stayed, their world expanded. If you recognize yourself in this pattern, nothing is wrong with you. You are not broken, you are patterned, and patterns can change. The moment you see the mechanism, you gain a choice. And choice is where healing begins. The next time your instinct says, pull away, pause and ask, is this danger or memory? That single question can interrupt years of unconscious repetition. Because the real tragedy isn't that people leave, it's that they never get the chance to stay. And maybe the bravest thing you can do is not chase love, but stop running from it. And if this video helped you see something inside yourself you couldn't name before, that means you're already doing the hardest part, becoming aware. That's what this channel is for. Understanding the hidden patterns of the human mind. Not to fix you, but to help you understand you. So if you want more videos that feel like this, more insights that make you stop and think, that's me, subscribe to Psychora.